Unlike most fertilizer products that just use filler with their fertilizers to fill up the bag in addition to the nutrients, instead of filler, at JTM Nutrients we use Humic Shale Ore. Humic Shale Ore is a product, it's naturally occurring, it's 100% organic. It is derived from or formed by the decomposition of plant materials over millions of years. You can think of it as completely composted compost. However, Humic Shale Ore forms underground under anaerobic conditions, so that as it decomposes, the organic carbon that it contains becomes stable, whereas typical compost that breaks down exposed to the atmosphere, the carbon in that product gases off as CO2 and you lose the carbon, which is what we're after in the first place, because what we're trying to do is balance the carbon-nitrogen ratio in the soil. There's another video specifically about the carbon-nitrogen ratio. This particular deposit that we use is in Utah, and millions of years ago it formed underneath a limestone cap, which is kind of unique because that limestone cap prevented UV degradation from sunlight. It prevented saltwater incursion, which adds salt to the product like many other deposits have. This limestone cap also prevented leaching of the beneficial enzymes and organic acids due to rainfall. So in effect it was hermetically sealed under this limestone cap for millions of years. Used alone or combined with synthetic nutrients, the Humic Shale Ore feeds the beneficial microbes in the soil. It contains more than 70 different beneficial enzymes, minerals, organic acids and vitamins that both plants and microbes can use. It also balances the carbon-nitrogen ratio, which helps to support the beneficial microbial activity in the soil. When the Humic Shale Ore is used, quote-unquote, as the filler and combined with the synthetic fertilizers that we add, that produces a synergistic effect where you're feeding the plant what the plant wants with the synthetic nutrients, you're feeding the microbes in the soil what they want with the Humic Shale Ore, and that effect produces healthier soils and healthier plants than you could possibly get just with synthetic fertilizers alone. You'll notice at the beginning, and it'll show up again at the end of this video, is a picture that shows the deposit of Humic Shale Ore where we get our product. You can see the limestone cap on the top, and directly beneath the limestone cap you see several layers of varying different colors, and each of those layers is the Humic Shale Ore, and each layer represents a different time in history when in that particular location at one time it may have been a peat bog or a rainforest or a grassland or a pine forest, and that's why you see the different layers of ore under the cap, and it's sort of a map of going back in time geologically where you can see what happened in that area over the course of about 75 million years.